Welcome back, everybody. So this video is talking about Turkey's fate in 2023. Will the Caliphate be established? And this is pertaining to the 100-year contract of the Lausanne Treaty that officially ended this year, starting 2023. So let's just get a recap of understand what's going on, and then we'll talk more about it, inshallah.
This year, a campaign called Hello Turkey suddenly started in Turkey's tourism industry. The purpose of which was to introduce the world to the new name of Turkey. Although this is not the first time in the history of changing the name of a country. Different countries have changed their country names at different times for political or historical reasons or just for branding purposes. As Sri Lanka was formerly known as Ceylon, France was the French Republic, and Holland was renamed the Netherlands. No matter what reason any country changes their name, in Turkey's case is completely different. But why? Because the year 2023 could be a game changer for Turkey. The Lausanne Treaty, signed by modern Turkey with the West nearly 100 years ago, is set to expire in 2023. However, some say that the Caliphate will be established in Turkey again, while others say that Turkey will become a Muslim superpower and occupy many territories of Syria and Iraq. Others say Turkey could begin extracting its own minerals once it pulls out of the Lausanne Treaty in 2023. So this year could be very important for Turkey. So how is Turkey going to be in the future? Why is the name change so important for Turkey? What is its purpose? Is Turkey going to implement a grand plan through this? In today's episode, we have found the answers to all such questions and are going to present to you some information that will make you a shock. So watch the entire video carefully without missing a single second. And if you are new to our channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon. So let's get started. The Ottoman Empire was founded by Osman I. When Sultan Muhammad II conquered Constantinople in 1453, the state became a powerful empire. In the 16th century, the transfer of the Islamic Caliphate by the Abbasid Caliphate to Sultan Selim I began. After Selim, the empire reached its peak of prosperity under his son, Sultan Suleiman I. At that time, Turkey's borders ranged from the Persian Gulf in the east, the Balkans in Europe to Hungary in the northeast, the northern Black Sea, and the Russian Caucasus. West to Iran, Middle East, Iraq, Syria, Palestine, Lebanon, Jordan, Mecca, and Medina, and south from Egypt to North Africa. The vast Ottoman Empire collapsed in the First World War with the defeat of Arab nationalist rebels allied with the Allies and the British. In 1922, as a result of the Turkish War of Independence, the Grand National Assembly declared the Ottoman Empire and the Islamic Caliphate abolished. And this is how the entire Ottoman Empire was slaughtered, and the last Caliphate of Muslims disappeared from the world. Following defeat in the First World War, the Allied powers led by Britain signed the Treaty of Lausanne in 1923 to prevent the overall development of Turkey. Through this, their identities were changed along with the imposition of various humiliating restrictions. Overnight, a self-sufficient nation becomes a completely illiterate nation. Through this agreement, the Ottoman Empire, one of the superpowers of the world at that time, was overthrown, and it was ensured that even after 100 years, the Turks could not try to restore their glory. In short, the Muslims were squeezed at that time. This agreement single-handedly made Turkey a crippled state in Europe. All heirs to the Ottoman Empire were exiled, some were secretly killed, and many disappeared. Their assets were confiscated. Thus the last traces of the Caliphate were removed from Turkey. However, the agreement executed in 1923 will expire in 2023. But at the present time, some misconceptions have arisen about this Lausanne Treaty. Some believe that the Lausanne Treaty will expire after 100 years, in 2023. However, there is no clause in the treaty stating that the Treaty of Lausanne will expire after 100 years. There is not even a secret clause in that contract. All the famous historians of Turkey have clarified that there is nothing written about the end of the Lausanne Treaty after 100 years. These are all fabrications and rumors. According to the Treaty of Lausanne, Turkey will not be able to explore and extract natural resources in any country in or outside its territory for the next 100 years. In today's world, where the economy of many countries is dependent on oil, Turkey is completely prevented from extracting oil. Another major blow to Turkey's economy came with the end of Turkey's control over the Bosphorus Strait, one of the most important sea routes for international trade. Connecting the Black Sea and the Mediterranean, this strait is the most important trade route between Asia and Europe. Thousands of ships pass through Turkey every day, but Turkey cannot collect a single penny from them. However, the issue of not being able to collect tolls is not related to the Treaty of Lausanne at all. A few years after the Treaty of Lausanne, another agreement called the Montreux Agreement was signed, due to which Turkey is unable to collect tolls. And that agreement will remain in force until at least 2036. In short, Turkey now has nothing to do but sit back and watch. The size of the Ottoman Empire was the largest in 1521 AD when its area was 34 lakh square kilometers. This area is more or less due to land acquisition and dispossession at different times, but the average area of this empire was 18 lakh square kilometers. The current area of Turkey is only 7,83,000 square kilometers. After the fall of the world-famous Ottoman Empire, at least 40 new states emerged from it. On the other hand, under the leadership of Kemal Ataturk, the secular state of Europe and America was established in Turkey. The practice of Arabic was banned, thousands of madrasas were closed, even the call to prayer in mosques was banned, and many imams, muezzins, Islamic scholars, and scholars were killed. In the Ottoman Empire, two languages in use, one was Arabic and the other was Persian. And the alphabet of this empire was called Abzad, which was known as the language of the Ottoman Empire. Their official language was changed to Latin. Thus overnight a nation is thrown into a dark compartment of illiteracy and identitylessness. The Turkish sultans who controlled Mecca and Medina for nearly 400 years identified themselves as the custodians of the two holy mosques and took some pride in saying so. Meanwhile, the rulers of the Ottoman Empire had long been at loggerheads with the infamous Saud clan of Arabia. And it was during this time that America played its greatest game. With the help of America, the Saud defeated the Ottoman forces, and in 1932 the Saud clan sat on the throne of Saudi Arabia and took control of Mecca and Medina as well. Even today the people of Turkey cry to Allah while performing Hajj and Umrah in Mecca and Medina. Not only that, but Turks still bring with them during the Hajj a map of all the holy sites before Mecca and Medina, including many that the Saudi government has razed to the ground forever. They visited the graves of the companions by name. The question may arise in the minds of many, what action will Turkey take after the termination of the Lausanne Treaty? The question is being raised, will Turkey bring back the Ottoman Empire? What will change the geopolitical and economic map of the region? Will Turkey use its capabilities to restore itself to its previous role by creating a regional sphere of influence? We do not know the future, and it is difficult to predict. However, the Holy Prophet Muhammad said in his holy voice that the Caliphate would be established again before the resurrection. We are going to end today's video. We will discuss what will happen to Turkey's fate.
So we're gonna show you another video, inshallah, showing you exactly what's gonna happen to Turkey's fate, according to Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim. And I just want everybody to pay attention to this because this is a foresight of something that's gonna happen. Allahu Alam if it's this year or next year. So I just want to show it to you guys, so this way you guys are aware of it, and when if it happens, inshallah, then you guys understand the severity of the situation. So let's show you this video, and let's go from there. Bismillah.
The three minarets of Islam. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On September 22nd, 2017, I saw that every country had its own building. The greater the country, the larger its building. The United States had the largest building, and Russia had the second largest building. Muslim countries had white minarets instead of buildings, and I saw only 3 of them. 2 of the 3 minarets were close together, and the third minaret was far away. The first minaret had a flag of Turkey and was larger than the other 2 minarets. The minaret next to it had a flag of Saudi Arabia, and the minaret far away had a flag of Pakistan. Along with the third minaret were 2 buildings that had flags of China and India. Then I saw non-Muslim leaders devising a plan. They said to one another that, "We are the ones with the best buildings, and we give freedom, but the Muslims have minarets, and they believe in one God named Allah, and they don't worship our Lord. Those minarets are destroying the peace and beauty of the world. If we destroy those 3 minarets, then our lofty buildings will remain, and then Islam will be completely destroyed. And after that, the whole world will be on the same page, and Muslims will accept our lords. And if not, then we will kill them, and we will rule the entire world, and do whatever we want." After hearing this treacherous plan, I became shocked and concerned. Then I saw that the disbelievers destroyed the minaret of Turkey from the base, and it started to fall over, and the people of Turkey were oblivious to this catastrophe. The building of Russia was right next to Turkey. When they saw Turkey falling, they saved it by catching it with their ropes. Russia only did this because they saw a personal gain, and no one in Turkey did anything to save their minaret. Then the evil forces started breaking the ropes of Russia, and then marched towards the second minaret. In so much shock, I said to myself that the evil forces worked so much on their plan, and we Muslims are still deep asleep. We aren't doing anything to save the 3 minarets, and we aren't doing anything to save Islam either. And if the first minaret was destroyed, then the second wouldn't be safe either. Then the third minaret will be left all alone by itself. So how can the third minaret possibly fight off hundreds of buildings all by itself? And the dream ends there.
Yeah, so this reminds me of story of 3 wolves, 1 lion, and every time that the lion he wants to eat one of the bulls, all the bulls come together, they're united, right? So the lion can't eat any of the bulls. There's a red bull, a white bull, and a blue bull. And so eventually the lion goes up to the red and blue bull and is like, "Hey, let me eat the white bull. If you let me eat the white bull, I promise I won't hurt you guys anymore." So the bulls are like, we're kind of tired every time we have to like kind of look out over our shoulders in case the lion might attack, so this might be a nice way to get out. So when the lion went to go attack the white bull, the red and blue bull were nowhere to be found. So it's very interesting. So with that being said, there's a blue bull left. So it's just interesting how history repeats itself. So pay attention, inshallah. We'll go from there, and we will be back next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.